And we're back. This is your precision plex. Hopefully you don't get nauseous because I'm bouncing all over the place. This is your system for all your lighting and all your 12 volt. This is what all of these multiplex switches and what the touchscreen and what your phone will all talk to. What I'm going to do is kind of squat down here on the floor so we can get a decent viewing angle. And we're going to go over this. You'll see a lot of fuses. Touch the center button to wake it up. Hit it again. Can't read this, but there's a list here. Fuse status. If I hit this button, I can scroll through and test every fuse in this panel with the press of a button. I can go down to input monitors and I can check all my inputs. Inputs are switches coming to it. Switch panel lights. Your LEDs. The backlight and the indicator, the backlight is white and the indicator is blue. They're both at 100%. I can reduce them. So they're not so doggone bright. You can change that anytime you want. Model name, do not mess with that, please. Wireless pairing. When I do that, if I have my phone or my tablet or whatever with the app on it in pairing mode, it is looking for it to hook up. Manual control is the next one down, and that gives me the ability to put my slide outs in and out, and my awning in and out, my TV lift up and down, and my light master all here. Alright, I'm going to give you a quick pass through this next section because you shouldn't need it too much. If I press, when I'm at the precision circuit screen, which you can't read in this video, if I press the up and down arrow at the same time, it's going to give me a warning, and I'm going to hit the right arrow, and all the lights are going to go out. Now we're in the dark, but we are now in control mode. Again, fuse status, input monitor, single power control. See my buttons. Single power control is your bathroom lights. These are lights that are either on or off, but they're not dimmable. And your water heater, your step override water pump. We go back. Motor control. Motor control is my bedroom slides, my TV lifts, and that stuff. High signal control is more slide outs. Dimmer control is the rest of my lights. I can just go down the line and keep hitting the center button, and I'm turning all my lights on. Switch panel diagnostics. When I go here, oops, back, down, switch panel diagnostics. I don't know if you can see that. Every one of those numbers is a switch panel. As long as it has all dashes next to it, we're good. If there was a problem, it would say no comm. Module status. Same thing. All dashes, we're good. Means all of our communication modules are working. Power control center, the leveling monitor, the wireless monitor for the wireless touch, and the touch panel are all working. We go back again, back to precision circuits. All the lights are going to go out, and now my light switches and light panels will all work again. So what I'll do is go in, down to manual control, and we'll go down to master light, press and hold, and I just turned every light on in the coach. That is a very fast overview of this system. However, it gives you a rough idea of what's in here. Danny at Precision Circuits and the rest of the people down there are great to deal with. If you ever have a problem, they are really knowledgeable and easy to deal with. I'm going to pause so I can crawl out of this hole, and we'll move on. Under the bed, this panel, underneath that's your fresh water tank. So it's not really a storage. On each side of the bed is a USB charge port, GFI outlet. On the front side of the bed are light switches And then there are lights above the bed for reading lights that have push button on off switches. Bathroom sink, pretty self-explanatory. Storage, medicine cabinet. Medicine cabinet does have some towel hangers. Again, USB charge port, GFI outlet, light switches, and you'll notice a water pump switch. So that if you're in the bathroom, you can turn the water pump on. Alright, next to the refrigerator is this little pantry. Down here, squeeze, that little trigger right there unlocks the pantry. These are standard shelves, baskets. You can get them at Walmart, wherever you choose. Refrigerator. Because it's a household refrigerator, we have a basic locking system. What it is a piece of threaded rod with a knob that you remove to unlock the refrigerator. Refrigerator, controls, and freezer, controls, ice maker, freezer controls in the back, ice maker up there. There is a hole stud right there. That is what the threaded rod screws into to hold the door shut while you're traveling. And if you drop it, you gotta bend over and pick it up. But anyhow, you just look in there, you can see the hole and thread that in. Dinette. If you lift up the cushions, there's storage underneath. Also seat belts. New cleaning girl did not put the seat belts out. Okay, so you have storage underneath each one. The dinette table has a latch. Well, you can see that right there. Swing that latch over, push the table straight down, and lay all the cushions across to make that into a bed. GFI outlet under that one. Put it back up. We just lift it up. Sorry, I had to set that down. It takes two hands. Lift it up, reset that latch under the table, and put the seat cushions back. And it's a dinette. Theater seating. You have cup holders. These cup holders have controls for vibration, tilt, recline, all that. One on each side. Storage compartment. More USB charge ports and a 110 outlet. Overhead cabinet above. Pretty well handles it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my iPad and we're going to go through this system with a touchscreen. Okay, we are now looking at my beat up iPad. You see this app? That is what you need to download. I don't care if you get it from the iStore, Google Chrome, or Google, whatever. That's the app you need. Hit the app. It's going to wake up. It's going to say looking for an RV. I'm going to cancel that. Over here in the top corner is a gear. You press that gear. And forget. And now you won't have to do some of that. But I've had this paired to hundreds of vehicles. Now you're going to see this thing that says put RV in pairing mode from the main console. Again, that can be done from the main console back here, where I was showing you that and you couldn't see the screen very good. Or from the touch panel up here behind the passenger seat. Press the button. There's a gear. Press the gear. Down here at the bottom it says wireless. Press wireless. Hit pair with mobile. And when we come back to our screen here, it's going to tell you that I have a pairing request. Hit pair. And you're going to see this screen, which is nearly the exact same screen as on that other. The way you can tell for sure that it's connected is that little dot is green. If it's red or whatever, you're not getting a good connection. Now, down here in the lower corner, 37TSHD. That means it's got the right model number loaded. That's why we don't want to play with the model number, because we can change model numbers in a couple different places, and we can have half the system thinking it's one coach and the other half the system thinking it's another coach. Doesn't work out well for anybody. This gear up here only allows me, because I'm in this program on the tablet, it only gives me the option to pair with a unit. Light, press light, and every light in the coach is here. All of my controllable lights are right here. I can turn my cargo lights on. No, come on. There we go. Front ceilings, awnings, master lights, all the lights are here. Hit the home button. Hit the monitors. There's all my monitors. Okay? You can see 2/3 of a tank of fresh. Gray and black are both empty. LP is full. And there's my batteries. Chassis 13.6. Coach is 13.4. Hit the home button. Slide outs. Just like when I put them in, it's going to say the same thing. Ignition must be on. Parking brake must be set. And there's your TV lift, your dinette, your galley, and your bedroom, all your slides. The advantage of this is I can take this outside with me and run them. So if I'm close to trees or not real sure if I have enough room, I can be outside and verify where I'm at. Hit the home button again. Entry door awning. This is your awning. Button again. Power management. Oops, what did I do? Power management. Okay, service. We're on 50 amps. If we're on 30 amps, it'll say 30. If we start the generator, it'll say generator. Loads. These are things that it can shut off to keep you from overloading your system. Line voltage. Does not available on 50, but when you're on 30, it will give you your line current. So you can see how much you're using. Generator. Auto start, auto stop. Start and stop. All in here. Water pump and entry steps. There you go. Turn the water pump on. And it's on. Hit it again and it's off. Same with the steps. That's pretty simple. You know, now that might be oversimplification, and I have sped quite a bit through this. But if you have any questions, always contact your salesman or contact our service department, and somebody will do everything here. We'll do anything we can to answer your questions and help you out. So that's pretty much the end of that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move up to the driver's seat, and we're going to go through the controls in the front, and then I'm going to give this coach to TJ so he can get it washed up so you can have it on time tomorrow. All right, we are in the driver's seat. On the driver's side door is your mirror control. That switch selects mirrors, driver's mirror off, or passenger mirror, driver mirror. And then this little joystick up, down, right, and left for the mirror. Okay, your top switch is speed control. This is your cruise control on and off. This one, resume Excel, is up, set and coast is down. Next switch down, middle is off, up is headlights, down is marker lights. The next switch down is increase or decrease. This is your dash lights. If I hit decrease, we'll see how well it shows up on the video, but we just dimmed the dash lights. Now I'm going to brighten them back up, so you can't actually see that in this particular video. Some of the videos it doesn't show up in. Turn signal. On the turn signal, it's a turn signal. Right and left. Pull back for flash to pass. Push forward for high beam. Pull back again for low. Hold back for flash to pass. And your wiper controls, rotary, and push button for wash. Ignition switch. And flash to pass, like you can see. And high beam, low beam. See high beam indicator there? Alright. Now then, on the dashboard, push button, change the trip mode, hold to reset. And you just keep pressing the buttons over and over, and it will go through everything and take you back. Gauges, oil pressure, top left. Water temp, next one down. Trans temp, bottom left. Tachometer, to the left. Speedometer, to the right. Fuel gauge, top right. The bottom of the fuel gauge is 4 green LEDs. That is your DEF tank. Strangely enough, I forgot to point that out when we were going around, but that is right behind the fuel tank on the driver's side. And then the 2 gauges below that are front and rear air pressure. Your 4-way flashers, emergency flashers, are right here. Flip it forward to on, flip it back for off. Tilt wheel, there is a pedal right there. Step on the pedal, put the steering wheel where you want it. Let go of the pedal, it stays there. Right there on top of the dash is a microphone. That is for your voice, for your Bluetooth, hands-free. Trailer brake controller, standard electronic controller. Transmission controller has reverse, neutral, and drive. There ain't no park. Park is the air brakes, parking brake. You pull that out to park, you push it in to release them. Again, reverse, neutral, and drive. In drive, you can shift up or down with the plus minus arrows, and the mode button gives you economy mode. You can't see very good in there. Economy mode, you'll either love it or hate it. That's all there is to it. This switch, when I flip this switch up, it blinks my marker lights. That is thank you. That's how truck drivers say thanks. They blink their trailer lights. Fog lights. Differential lock. Okay? Gives you positive traction. Windows. Passenger, up and down. Driver, down and up. Mirror heat. Heated mirrors. Door locks. Lock, unlock. Regen, hopefully you'll never use it. If you drive this highway miles, you will not need to regen. It will regen automatically when it's on the highway. However, it has to be at temperature for about a half an hour on the highway. So if you make a lot of short trips, you'll end up running the regen. Raise and lower. This drops the rear suspension. It don't matter right now, the jacks are down. And then this is your engine brake. Down, off, up. So up is high, off in the middle, down is low. Play with it, you get used to it. The option switch is just that, it's an option. It's not connected to anything. USB charge ports and a power outlet. Your monitor. The standard default screen is left camera, right camera, straight back, and straight down on the back. If I put the turn signal on, that's all that happens, nothing. Okay? If I put it in reverse, it switches to reverse. Now, there's a mode button here. Press the mode button, there's left turn camera. Press it again, there's right turn camera. Press it again, there's rear. Last is ball. That's pointing straight down the back of your coach. If you had the hitch in there, you'd be able to see the hitch. And then back to your multi-screen mode. You can just hit channel 4, you can hit channel 3, channel 2, or channel 1 anytime you want. So if you don't want to see the multi-screen mode, You can select any one of the cameras independently right here. Radio, pretty simple. Got a menu button, the navigation screen. It's all set. You can set it for truck, RV. You can adjust all that. Set your profile. Yep. Sure. Anyhow, I'm playing with this right now, but I'm just trying to set the profile up. So that's basic things. So there's your, it's not going to get GPS, we're inside a building. Hit the menu, takes us back. You got radio, Cirrus. So you got to set that up. Bluetooth, Spotify. Depending on what all you do, you have options. Hit the eject button and hit disk eject. Oops. Hit open. Okay, gotta fix that. The co-conspirators didn't check that. Anyways, when you hit open, the screen's gonna tilt out so that you can see the disc for the CD player. And that's pretty much concludes it. Again, appreciate your business. Thank you very much for doing business with TerryTown and Motorhomes to Go. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact your sales department or our service department, and we'll be more than happy to do anything we can to help you with any issues you come up with. Have a great day, and again, thanks very much.